What's shaking, everybody? It's your boy King of the Golden State coming at you with a slab video. Yes, this is true. This is a slab video. This is something I haven't done in a while. And I got a stack of slabs, so I'll try to do as many as I can before I run out of memory on my phone. Hopefully, you guys are having a great weekend. Hopefully, everything's working out for you. Happy Father's Day. Without further ado, guys, let's get started. I'm not here to waste time. What we got here is a Flash number 105. That is the first appearance of Mirror Master and the first issue of Barry Allen in his ongoing title. And I did have this before. I had this before at a lower grade from an older video. And it was, let me see if I can back that up a little bit. It was a 1.5, so what I did was I upgraded my copy to a 3.5, and it looks a lot better, in my opinion. So did sell a few comic books to get it, you know, because I had a couple of duplicate copies of books that I still have duplicate copies of, but I did that in order to get this particular issue. 1.5 was great, but in my opinion, when I saw 3.5, I had to jump at the prospect of getting it. So, there is that. Also, this is a book that's going to be qualified, but you know what? I didn't care. I just wanted this in case, so it never gets messed up. So, this here is a qualified label, clearly. This is X-Men number 1 of their 1991 series. And, of course, as you can see, it is signed by just about everybody on the staff who participated in this comic book. Tom DeFalco, Jim Lee, Chris Claremont, Suzanne Gaffney, Scott Williams, Bob Harris, Joe Rosas is in here somewhere, Tom Morkowski, I think I have Rosas in here. Yeah, Joe Rosas right there. Bingo. So, this course, all this happened before, you know, CGC came out with them slabbing stuff, so I kind of wish they made this a yellow label, knowing the time it came out. But hey, whatever. It says 8 names written on the cover in marker. So whatever. I mean, it has all the names that got signed back when the comic came out. I got 2 copies of this. Only decided to get this one slabbed. I might get the other one slabbed. Got it pressed. Came back 9.6. Sweet. I feel pretty happy about that, and I'm sure you guys do too. I also got of course, you guys know I'm trying to fill out my Fantastic Four collection. So, I got myself the Fantastic Four number 6. And, of course, it's the first Marvel villain team-up and the second appearance of Doctor Doom and the Silver Age Submariner. This came back to me as a 6.5 after pressing. Real stoked about it. So, Fantastic Four number 6. This one took me by surprise. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. But, whatever. Fantastic Four number 7, 7.0. Apparently there was a small amount of color touch on it, which I don't see it, but whatever. Came back purple label. Real disappointing to hear that this thing came back a 7.0, or came back restored. 7.0 is great. Don't get me wrong, guys, 7.0 is a great thing, but to see it come back in a purple label, it's not like it's got herpes or anything, but it's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, oh my god, why would it do that? So, I don't know. I might keep this. I might sell it and try to get another copy and try another shot at a 7.0. I'm just weird like that, guys. So that's just me. I did sell off my other House of Secrets number 92, which was a 4.5, that was restored. And I got this one instead, which is a House of Secrets number 92, coming back at a 4.0. I'm fine with this. It presents very well. It has a small chip on the top here, but no big deal, so I'm really happy to see that. First appearance of Swamp Thing, by the way. Also, got this one. I can't remember how long ago. I know I got this one earlier this year. This is Action Comics number 583. It's the Alan Moore story, and it really has to do with whatever happened to... It's a conclusion of whatever happened to the Man of Tomorrow. And decided to get this one pressed and slabbed. Why the hell not? I found this somewhere for like a cheap price. I forgot where the hell I found it, but who cares? pressed it, slabbed it, and now it is in the collection. So I feel pretty good about that. Also, had some other books I sent out to the presser and got slabbed. Of course, Thor number 165, the first appearance of him. We all know who him is, aka Warlock. And yeah, last 12-cent issue they got going on out there too. So came back in 8.5, presents very well, and it's mine. So that, and speaking of other things to do, him had a Fantastic Four issue that went out and came back, a 6.0 off-white pages, and it's the power of him. Basically, it is the origin and first appearance of him, pretty much Warlock and cameo, and it's pretty cool to see. So there you go with that. Fantastic Four number 67. Also, this one I was surprised to come back in the grade it was, but who cares? It's fine. I'm not gonna cry over it. Conan the Barbarian number 1 came back as 6.0 white pages. Yeah, I was hoping for this thing to be like an 8. It felt like an 8, but apparently they disagreed. So it's the origin, first appearance of Conan, you know, and the first appearance of King Cole in cameo. So there you have that. So there's that. This one, I don't know if this is worth showing, but I'm going to show it anyway. Fantastic Four number 36. It's the first appearance of the Frightful Four. First appearance of Medusa. You know, so, you know, it's creating the off-white pages. And like I said, I'm still trying to collect the Fantastic Four collection. And I believe I am very close to getting the first 100 issues completed. Even though one of them is going to be a restored issue. So I'm not feeling too bad about it. I'm trying to just be a completionist on titles such as Amazing Spider-Man and Fantastic Four and a Barry Allen Flash. Being that I already finished the Wally West Flash run. So, got that going for me. Also, got the first appearance of Mysterio. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 13. And I am happy with what I got here. It doesn't look all that great. It's not the world's best book. I mean, you still have like a little crayon or charcoal mark on here and a stamp from a bookstore. But other than that, everything's fine with it. 2.5, I can live with. I mean, it's not restored, so that's the one thing I'm fine with. And yeah, other than that, the rest of the book looks great. I mean, it's still got some chipping here on the side, you know, a little wear on the side, but I'm not going to, like I said, there's only so much you could cry about, and I'm fine with this, so got that. Also, this one I got for $1. This is hilarious. I mean, I don't usually talk about prices, but this one blew my mind. I got it for $1, send it pressed, came back at 9.8, Monstrous number 1. I think I have another copy or two around, and yeah, I just wanted to have this just in case I ever felt like selling it. I don't know, maybe I won't, but you know, something like this come back at 9.8. I don't even know what the price, what the retail is on the last purchase amount for this, but I'm just happy to have it. It's a pretty good story, by the way. In case you guys haven't read it, check it out. Okay, so doing pretty good for time, guys. Kind of cranking these right through because I want to show you guys what I have. Also, this one I just wanted to get slabbed anyway because I just love the cover. By Gene Day, Star Wars 68, a cover with Boba Fett on it. Because why? Boba Fett fucking rocks. That's why. So, there is that. Also, from my boy from KRS, he hooked me up with this really cool cover here, which he got from, I believe, God, where did he get it? He got it from a convention over in Chicago. I want to say C2E2. Maybe I'm wrong. But Extremity number 2. And it's a cover swipe. It's pretty much a cover swipe of Akira. And, of course, had it signed in a small sketch by Daniel Warren Johnson from a couple months ago. The guy who runs his book. So I like this. This is really cool. And if he's watching this video, I got to say thank you very much once again. I can't be any more humble than to say thank you. So happy to get that. 9.82, by the way. Also, this is one I picked up at a comic shop, and I was kind of like, you know what? I've been looking for this book, but I didn't expect it to be in a slab. But talked the comic owner down to a certain price, and he was able to get it down to a price where we both could agree on. America #2. A lot of mixed reviews on America #2, especially something like this. This came back. This book was at 8.5 slab. I may or may not crack it open, get it pressed, and send it back in, or I might not give two shits about it. So I mean, I just like the fact that Arthur Adams did the cover. You know, and it's a really, really neat cover. You know, and yeah, I was looking all over for it, and when I first saw it there, I was like, shit, it's in a slab. But you know what? Fuck it. If I could talk him down to a decent price, then I take it off his hands. So I did, and now it's mine. So, you know, I can negotiate fair shares, man. I try to do that. Also, spoke to my boy Griff. You know, he sold me. He's kind of helped me get my Spider-Man collection together. Thanks a lot. Props to Griff, aka Comic Books 22. Got this one taken off him. Amazing Spider-Man #20, first appearance of the Scorpion. You know, MacDonald Gargan. So, you know, I bought that one off him. He also had this one on him too. Amazing Spider-Man #15, first appearance of Kraven the Hunter, second appearance of Chameleon, and the first mention of Mary Jane. So it's pretty cool to get those taken off his hands and put in my hands, so I won't have to worry about looking for those books anywhere down the line. So it's really cool. So that, and also this magazine I bought from the WonderCon earlier this year, and got out the owner for a pretty good price. But I already had a second print, but I really wanted the first print. That's how greedy I am. But you know, I bought it off him, got it pressed, got it slab, came back in 8.0, and that is Vampirella #1, first fucking printing of Vampirella #1, coming back in 8.0. Very happy to have that. Frank Frazetta cover, that is awesome. So, you know, I do have the second print, like I said, but that's why you read those books, is you read them through the second print, because you don't want to mess with the first print. This thing presents beautifully, and I'm just happy to have it. So there's that, guys. And we're doing pretty good for time here before my camera runs out of memory, so that's kind of cool. A few more books, guys. Almost done. This book I bought off a friend of mine on Instagram, and I might try to sell my other copy because this one presents a lot better. This one came back at 4.5, and that is Fantastic Four #48. Looks great. You know, my other copy has like a 3-cent marked on it in marker, but this looks great. The other one is like a 3.0. This is a 4.5, and it looks a lot better. Colors are a lot more vibrant. You know, and yeah, pretty happy to have that. So, also this one I had to send in because common sense told me to send it in, because I didn't want this thing to you know, get worn down. And this is X-Men #2. X-Men #2, you know, of the original X-Men series. And it's really, you know, of course, if you guys don't know, it's the first appearance of the Vanisher and the second appearance of the X-Men. And I can't open it clearly, but the opening splash page has a really cool splash page of the X-Men, which is a cover swipe. Actually, no, they took that. Marvel took the page on the first page of this X-Men #2 and made it into a cover. I can't describe it, but I think it's from an X-Men Gold or X-Men Blue variant now. But it looks great. It almost looks like Jack Kirby came out from the dead and actually did it. So there is that. Now, guys, last book I want to show you, because I've been dragging this out, and I actually went through a lot of CGC books just to get to this point, is a Grail. This book I have been wanting to get for a while, and I kind of sold some other books just to get to this point, you know, because I don't want to overspend on money, but I did a decent amount of selling to get this book in my possession, and now I have it. Amazing Spider-Man #1. That's right, Amazing Spider-Man #1. Of course, first appearance of J. Jonah Jameson, first appearance of the Chameleon, and the first Fantastic Four crossover. The origin of Spider-Man has been retold in this particular issue. Comes back at 2.5. Presents very well. Very, very well. There is a little chipping on the side here, you know, but that is not a bad thing for me. I mean, let's see that. The rest of it's fine. I mean, there's some chipping here, you know, and it looks great. I mean, there's a small spine roll issue here, you know, like around there, but that's fine. It's one of those things where you don't trip over it. I mean, the colors are great, you know, and it's slabbed, so I love that. Is the fact that it presents really well. You know, if I decided to put this on a bookshelf for people to see when they walk in and try to steal, kidding. I just know it looks great sitting there on a bookshelf. So, yeah, like I said, I'm trying to finish this Amazing Spider-Man run, and it's always good to get the big books first. That is my advice to you guys if you're trying to complete a run. Get the big books first, because if you're not, the little books don't matter. Okay, guys, that's it. I am done. I'm running out of breath, and I need a glass of water. So, I'm going to let you guys go. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Looks just like that. Please comment. I can't show you what a comment looks like. And subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And if you have subscribed already, welcome to the party, pal. Peace.